has influences from growing up in the 90s and in New York, and just the hip-hop that comes from that, and learning how to beatbox and getting into that. So there's a lot of beatboxing actually worked into the record, and then sort of lately kind of leaning towards some rock kind of stuff from playing live a lot, you know, and changing it up between sort of the reggae and going into hip-hop and then into rock. I spent a lot of time working with different teachers in between the last two records. It became kind of an obsession of mine, and really like kind of studying the voice and how the voice works, how the body is with it, and so I think I have a lot more control and a lot more different styles and places I can pull from on this record, as opposed to getting kind of doing one thing, you know what I mean? I've been trying to do all kinds of things. Since about 2002 maybe, or 2001, that I made a big break from being someone who always listened to music, you know, like everywhere in my headphones, on the subway, walking everywhere, to someone who like really very rarely listens to music, unless when I hear something that works, you know, that I like, it just becomes a part of me. So sometimes I'll find myself, you know, singing, you know, and I'll be like, oh wow, at a show, and I'll be like, I just did this thing. I'm like, that sounds great, and they'll be like, oh, that sounds really familiar. I'm like, oh, that's Coldplay right there. Like that's the note he always goes to, because artists have certain notes, like singers, that they're always usually jumping in between, and ones that they have tendencies to. Or I did it like a few shows ago where I did that, and it was Santa Gold, and I was like, I'm like, oh, that's the chorus of her song.